Hi everyone, it's time for Fan Mail Friday, my favorite time of the week. And we have an extra long version of it this week because last week we had to press pause and not have all of your fan mail last week with all that promotion that we were doing for HSN. I'm sorry about that because I love fan mail more than anything. So I've been accumulating it. It comes home to me at night and I open it and then it's been accumulating on the table here at the office. And so it's been fun to go through all of it. And I just want to say thanks to all of you who care enough to make something for me. And then there are a lot of you that have made things for others in this fan mail. So let's get started. Look, I have two cards from our friend Sabrina here in Georgia. And you're so sweet, Sabrina. You tell me I'm your best friend. I just think that's so kind, and big hug to you through the screen. I like that you're working through all of your card making kits, and that's good because that's what we're doing all together. We're all creating things and we're feeling good and reaching out to people that we need to. Look at this beauty from Marcy. Thanks for reminding me about that beautiful decoupage that we made once upon a time. I think that's adorable. And then with this hot pink card is from Doris. And look at that. It's a full-on Mother's Day window box card in electric neon pink. Oh, I think that's fun. I think Doris, you sent me one for Easter that looked like that too. That you're doing all your holidays in your window boxes, so thank you. This is from Miss Nancy, and isn't that fun with all the tassel dies and even printed on the inside. That's just something. And your envelope's all decorated, and you've been really spending a lot of time crafting, so I'm glad to hear that. I have this. This is fun. So look at this. So this is from Diane, and you'll remember that Diane was making she just new to card making, but she made 100 cards, and look, it says combo card. This is really fun. And then she's got her border dies and her starbursts and her pockets and a letter, and there's some requests in here. And I'll just read you just a little bit of the poem if I can see it. It says, "Ode to Anna. Roses are red, violets are blue. Anna's been busy making brand new. It was the year 2010 when Anna joined HSN. Now it's the year 2020 and Anna brings us 2020 and brings us products aplenty. Glaminator, Xyron, the Empress, the Maker, the Explorer Air, the Joy, the Easy Press, the Creative Station, the Heat Embossing Tool, and the Finishing School. Cardstock and paper and envelopes and embellishments of all kinds to fill my hopes." Diane, there's more to this. My eyeballs are so old that I can't see that. I mean, I could if I really squinted, but I love it. And you know I love a good poem, and I really love a combo card. So thank you for doing that, and thank you for participating in Finishing School like you do. Okay, now this is from Miss Margaret, and Miss Margaret wants some oval sentiments. So I heard you loud and clear. But look at the inside. Let me show you. Jesus, I think this kitty cat's name is Buttercup. So look at this. Okay, let me just make sure because it's so sweet. So she says, thanks to, this is her first Fan Mail Friday card and her first card using the new Empress Mini Ornamental Embossing folder, the scrolling geo, and the first time writing to you and the first time recommending a product request, which was the oval sentiments. And Margaret, yes, Buttercup. It's Buttercup. I just love this. Okay, can you see how cute the Buttercup is watching the video of me making things here? Margaret, that actually happens at my house. The kitty cats, they hear my voice on the computer and they immediately perk up, and it's kind of fun. I love it. Okay, look, I have a card from Jeannie, and so hello, friend. Jeannie's made it blank. This is what I said when everybody was making cards for others. This is to pass along, and she said it's her first Finishing School live project, and she combined it with her doily dies, which is her go-to video. And thanks for the mask, Jeannie. You are on trend today in fan mail. You'll see a few more in a second. And then look at this. I got this beautifully decorated envelope and a letter from Meryl with all kinds of requests for products, and she wants birds and nests and varieties of blue jays and woodpeckers. And well, you know what? We have a brand new Rub-On Transfer set coming on June the 9th, and it's all about birds and butterflies, and it's so pretty. So your wish is actually coming true. Okay, now look, this is from Janet, and so pretty. Oh, I love it, and I love all the pink and the yellow together. And then when you look in here, this is a Janet's first too. She's finally sending her first card for fan mail, and you didn't have to remind me, Janet, who you were, always asking for swans. We have swans in the fairy tale scenes card making kit, and then there is a swan in the new 12 Days of Christmas dies that are coming up on July 14th. So swans are coming. 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, all that jazz. Okay, lots of exciting things coming up, everybody. All right, now both of these cards are from Della Ann. She realizes that Easter has passed, but she had to send these to me anyway. Isn't that fun? All that beautiful work. And then a history lesson and a beautiful gatefold. And I think Karen Beatrice Porcher and you, KBP, and Della Ann, you guys need to get together. So you'll love this. So she's working on 135 cards that she made. Wow, that's amazing. 135 cards. All right, wow. Thanks for sending me one, and thanks for sending your well wishes to everybody here in the office. Okay, now this is from Brenda, and I'll show you the pretty card. Isn't that something? Pink and green. Again, a card for me to send along to someone who needs it, and it's a big thank you note for her March craft box. Yes. We are inspiring each other. That's what we're doing. Everyone is creating. You're sending something to me, and I'm very grateful, but the fact that you're sending things to others, touching people's lives, that's what this is all about. So look, we have Roberta's tea party card with tea and a little scones and a really sweet message on the inside. Thank you, Roberta. And I got a card from the Texas chapter of the Annabelles. The letter was in the front pocket. Look at that, burgundy and blue. Isn't that a pretty color combination? Everybody's asking about Create. We are busily working on our plan, so there's no news yet, but when there will be, you will be the first to know. Okay, now look, this is from Veronica, a beautiful AG anniversary and a pretty note on the inside. That's lovely. And Veronica, I did get all of your letters and all of your requests for all of the things, so don't you worry, I got them, okay? Now, this is from Patty, and this is so pretty, and Patty is part of the LaRue's, and look at this. She made me a pretty little mask and elastic, and oh wow, it's heavy duty too, completely turned. You're an amazing seamstress, Patty. And I know I was wondering about Diva Camp this summer, and I know Sarah and we've been talking about it, and you'll let us know if that's actually happening with all the LaRue family. All right. Okay, now this is from Carol. Look at this. This is so pretty. She also got a March National Craft Month box, and she's saying thanks for that. And she thinks it's important to reach out and send love and support through cards, extraordinary cards. Oh, yeah, Carol, that's what don't you, I'm proud of us. I'm proud of all of us, all the crafters, all of us, because we are what is now the heartbeat of things that, we're just messengers of sending ourselves, our creativity, and it's just the best. Okay, now I have 2 cards from Lenita, my new pen pal. Look at that little shadow box with the fairies and a sweet letter on how to pronounce her name. She has a sister, Renita and Shalita, and I got her name wrong last week, or a week before last. She went on to send me a second letter, and look at the teacup pop up right there. We're just getting ready to do our Charm School video for Tuesday with those teacup pop-up dies, and yes, they will be for sale on our website on Tuesday. So if you missed out, there's a second chance right here at annagriffin.com. All right, now this is from Jan. Oh, Jan, how pretty. She loves the alphabet dice, she says on the inside in her Impress Mini, and she's looking forward to craft day, and I'm so thrilled that you mentioned that, Jan, because we had quite a day here, right here in our office, and thank you all for watching. This is from Miss Mary Beth and her little Tussie Mussy, and look at the kitty inside. Lewis Wayne cat. Illustration most appropriate for spring. And she says, thanks for keeping us busy and inspired and engaged in these very unusual times. And I'm so glad that you are okay, Miss Mary Beth. I've been wondering about you, so yes. And we also heard this week from Miss Annie Laura. Look at that. She learned to use the ribbon Create, and she told me so in here. Look at this. There's a double layer in the foil. This is really fun. You've been doing lots of great things, Miss Annie Laura. And this is from Candace, and it says thank you, and there's a little note in the back. And it's to all of us and the staff, and Candace writes about sending cards to healthcare workers and in her church. And she's been using Zoom meetings to pray for a young daughter and a nurse, and Candace is her tech Santa, and so she's saying that hello to all the Griffinites, and she's enjoying using her card kits to make a difference for other people. I love this. We didn't know it when we started all this fan mail that's what we'd be up to this time right here in May. Isn't that something? Here we are. This is from Lynn, and this has got a little thimble. Look at that. I love the little charm. Lynn wanted to say hello and brighten my day with her slider card with her sewing themes. That is beautiful. And, I have a whole stack of cards from Anita. And Anita has made one right after the next, one beautiful card after the next, and they are all blank so that I can send them on, because Anita is not bowling right now because she and her friends can't, and big shout out to her. Look at all that. I'm just going to keep going. It's not like I did miss a week, but wow, it looks like I missed a whole week, Anita. A whole month, not a week. Thank you. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad that your kids won't let you leave the house. And oh wait, I have 2 more. Look at that. Decoupage from way back when, and just for you with the lace. Wow. Okay, there are letters with every one of them, and I just adore that you are just writing to me every day, it seems like. So big hug for you. And Johnny Depp says hi. Oh, look how pretty. This is from Sandy, and from Meow to you, and she is been following us since the 90s on QVC. That's awesome. And then this card is from Carol, and look at this, inside and out, all done, and the letter was in here. And Carol, you'll be happy to know that we are happy to hear from you. She won one of our March Craft Month boxes, but when we still have your box, and now we have your address. So yay, that's exciting. And speaking of Griffinites that are doing nice things and working with each other, this is from our friend Donna Lee. Big shout out to Donna Lee and her beautiful message from me. I sent her some fabric because she was teaching her daughter Hollis to sew, and so she turns around and sends me the most beautiful Anna Griffin fabric mask. And I love it. It's got the part that bends on your nose and everything. I mean, you're just like major sewing, and it's got ribbon. Isn't that just so pretty? Oh, Donnelly, thank you. Okay, and then we have this beautiful card, and I'll show you the picture in just a second. Let me stand it up properly. Okay, look at that, from Gail, and Little Bit and Yellow Cat, and I wish Georgie and Duke could do that without killing each other. That would be fun. But that's so beautiful. Gail, that's a signature card if I've ever seen one. Thank you so much for making that for me. And speaking of signature cards, we have one that is, who's this? You can guess, right? This is from Richard. Look at that, AG, and a pocket full of wonderful stuff. And then Robert sent you these, didn't he? Because Robert sends these to me too. And look at that little thank you card. And then it's on vellum on the inside. We're so happy to hear from you, Richard, and I'm so glad that you are doing well, and everyone in your house is okay. All right, now this is from Deborah in Tennessee, and look at whoa, isn't that fun? It's kind of like Versailles with the Hall of Mirrors with all the different pieces. Isn't that pretty? And Deborah, it's really nice to hear from you, and I'm glad that you're inspired to make all kinds of fun things while we're all at home. That's really beautiful. So. Okay, now I have to show you these. Now these are from Jan, and Jan gave us all of these pre-made cards for us to send to people in need, and she even included the envelopes and a whole stack of them, and she made this beautiful card. Look at this, okay? And one of the things that you'll remember about Jan is that she was in the jewelry business. So she's been on Fan Mail Friday before because she told me that I was her, only younger. And I just love it. Well, Jan sends me an entire box of amazing goodies. I'm wearing the pearls, Jan. I thought they went well with my blouse. So she said I would appreciate them, so she sent them to me. And that is so generous of you. So don't no one get any ideas about sending me stuff. But I just want to show you like the vintage plates that she sent, and then the hand painted plate that her grandmother did. She's downsizing, and she thought that I needed to have some things, and I just want to say how grateful I am, and I hope that I'm going to put those in between. I will put the cards to good use, and I will send them to someone in need, and I will think of you every time I wear these. So you're just the best. Okay. All right. I have to move this very carefully. So you can tell this is an Anna Griffin card kit box. All right. Can you see inside? Look. This is from Teresa. And Teresa makes miniatures. And Teresa, I actually decorated this before I saw your picture. So I'm going to go back and decorate it like you told me to. But for everybody at home, I want to tell everybody what you did. So there are real bath soaps in the drawers of the little dresser. She made the chair. There are bottle tops or crowns from watches. The perfume bottles are from beads and jewelry findings. And she made sorry, I have to take this out and show it to you. She made the fern from the cricket. And there's a Russian samovar. There are handmade books out of balsa wood. There is a picture frame with Georgie in it. And this armoire is full of things, even an angel. So she said that she heard me say that I had a ladies' room, and I certainly do. It's my powder room inside my bathroom, and it's covered all over the walls with things there are miniatures of Marie Antoinette, and then there are little paintings from my mom, and then there are all these special things. And so now I have to go get a bracket, a shelf, and I can put this there, and I think this is so extraordinary. I've never been one that plays right in life. Like I didn't have a lot of dolls, and I I don't spend a lot of time playing, but this morning when I started to put this together for the fan mail video, I played for the first time in years. And Teresa, I just want to say thanks, and from the bottom of my heart. And before I get too emotional, let me show you the picture of how it's supposed to be. Look at that. So she even made the Venetian mirror, and the thankfulness paper is in the background on the wall. And there's Georgie. He's up there on top of the armoire. And you see all the little perfume bottles. It's just extraordinary. So she does do this. She makes these for a living or for money. I mean, she has a business card and everything. I put it down here with the museum wax and the flower vase and the things I still have to decorate with. So for all of you that love Teresa in finishing school, I now have a whole new admiration for you. You were quilting too, right? Or you were making those beautiful photographs of the things. You framed some of your cards and everybody went crazy. So, wow. Gee, it's just getting really exciting around here. I don't know how to say thank you enough, and to all of you for reaching out to us. We send you a giant hug and lots more inspiration, and I'll see you on Monday for our first product preview for HSN on June 9th. Thank you all.